Yeah, we back. Now, today is May 18th. It's Haitian Flag Day. So I'm going to do a video on the history of the Haitian flag from the beginning up until the present day. Now, before we get started, many people do not know that the current Haitian flag that is waving around today is not the Haitian flag that was used by our forefathers, our ancestors. I don't even know why we even have this flag. This flag has no value. It has no spiritual powers. Why are we even waving it? But anyways, let's get into it, man. Starting from the beginning, we got to go all the way back to 1803, the battle flag. As we can see, it says liberty or death. During those final battles against the French colonial army, this was the flag that was waving on the goddamn field of battle. Yes, indeed. Now, as we know, 1804, January 1st, the country was declared independent. And this was our original flag given to us by Dessalines himself. And when you go on my YouTube page, you see my header at the top. I have that flag hanging up on my YouTube page. That's a flag that has value. That's a flag that has spiritual powers. That's a flag that was given to you by your forefathers that you should acknowledge and honor, but you don't. And because of that, you are punished. You will be punished until you honor your ancestors. Let's continue. Now, as we know, 1806, Dessalines was assassinated and the country was divided in two governments. In the north, the Kingdom of Haiti. In the south, the Southern Republic of Haiti. Now, as you can see on the left, the flag of the Southern Republic, it resembles the flag we have today. And on the right, Kristoff's flag, the flag of the kingdom, the flag of prosperity, the flag of power, the flag of success, the flag of honor, pride, and dignity. We don't have that flag anymore. We abandoned that flag. And because of that, we are punished. You see, Dessalines' flag represented independence, destroying and defeating our enemies. Kristoff's flag resembled success, prosperity, power, sovereignty, dignity, independence. That was the height of our success. That was the height of our economy. That was the height of our power and respect on the international stage. Kristoff was the greatest leader that we ever had, and if anybody tells you different, smack him across the goddamn face. Because ever since he died, you've been living in the goddamn dumpster. But when Kristoff was in power, everybody respected you. Nobody dared try to invade you. Nobody dared try to come against you. When Kristoff was in power, our military was its most powerful. Our economy was its most powerful. We were self-sufficient, everything self-made. We fed our own community. We fed our own population. Our production in agriculture was at such a high level that not only were we able to feed our entire population, we had surplus for trade to sell on the international markets. Our economy was generating billions of dollars in that time. And go to my damn video I dropped the other day, last week, entitled Power versus Morality, King Henry Kristoff Case Study. If you want a synopsis, a summary of his time in power to understand the type of man that Kristoff was. And then after that, go to my playlist section entitled The Most Powerful Black Man of the Last 500 Years to get a real in-depth idea of the level of greatness that Kristoff exemplified during his time in power. Let's continue. Now, before we get back to Kristoff, we gotta talk about the Southern Republic, down south, we gotta talk about them too. Even though they didn't really accomplish anything great, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't build shit. Them niggas ain't established no economy. Their economy was fucking dirt poor. The treasury was empty. Everybody was hungry. Everybody was poor. Crime was rampant. The Southern Republic that was established by the mixed race generals, Pétion and Boyer, the mixed race sons of the white Frenchmen and the black women. I'm just gonna come out and say it. The Southern Republic was a failed state. It was a failed state, and the current Republic of Haiti today is a descendant of the Southern Republic of Haiti that was established by Alexander Pétion and Jean-Pierre Boyer. I'm talking about the type of government that it had, the form of government, the corruption especially. All the money is in the hands of the top 2% and everybody else is fucking starving. All that shit came from the Southern Republic, okay? Them niggas ain't built shit. Them niggas ain't do shit. Compare this to Kristoff. Y'all saw my video last week. Power versus Morality, King Henry Kristoff Case Study. We had read paragraphs from a book that spoke about that time. And one paragraph that we read, it spoke about how the Kingdom of Haiti was prosperous. It was theaters being built, schools flourishing, everything it was lovely, it was magnificent. And down south, just a fucking failed state. Garbage, poor, corruption, bullshit. The Southern Republic was a failed state. Them niggas ain't do shit. I don't even know why Kristoff allowed y'all to exist. Kristoff should have rolled down on Port-au-Prince, invaded y'all niggas, conquered y'all niggas, smacked y'all niggas, assassinated y'all niggas, and just took over your whole territory, bruh. Took over your whole territory because y'all wasn't doing shit with it, bruh. For real. Now, let's get back into Kristoff's kingdom. Enough about the Southern Republic. Now, Kristoff had multiple flags. He was always switching up the coat of arms. I don't know, man. Kristoff was just switching it up, man. But this was the first flag right there. This was the first flag. As you can see, beautiful, magnificent. It got the same pattern as Dessalines' flag, the red and the black. And as you can see, it got the lines on both sides with the crowns. And on the current Haitian flag that we have, the red and the blue, on the bottom it says something like, "Together we are strong," or "United we are strong." But on Kristoff's flag, if you zoom in, it says this. In the middle, you see a phoenix rising from a flame. And then it says, "Je renais de mes cendres," which means in French, "I rise from my ashes." And on the bottom, it says, Dieu, ma cause, et mon épée, which means God, my cause, and my sword. So as you can see, the type of energy that Kristoff was stepping with back in the early 1800s, man. At the height of our success, at the height of our power, at the height of our prosperity. That's the type of energy that the black man was coming with. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know why you would abandon such a beautiful flag. You're out of your goddamn mind. Anyways, let's continue. Now, later in the regime, Kristoff changed his flag once again. As you can see, take a look up on the screen. We still got the phoenix rising from the flame, but now it changed. It removed the Je, ma cause, et mon épée, and now we changed it from French to Latin, and now it says Ex Cenerbis Nascitur, which is the same thing it said in French, reborn from my ashes, or I rise again from my ashes. Now take a look up on the screen, let's read it together. For his personal coat of arms, Kristoff chose a crowned phoenix rising from flames, and the motto, Je renais de mes sons, I rise from my ashes, presumably referring to the rebirth of Cap Henry, that's the capital of the colony, after he burned it in 1802 to repel the invading French army. Some Europeans mocked his creation. Now, I gotta talk about that. I talk about it all the time on my channel. When you research Kristoff, you're gonna find so many lies, so much slander, so much mockery, because the European narrative of history destroyed that man's legacy, bro. You're gonna find nothing good. You're gonna find nothing good about Kristoff when you research him on these public platforms, especially when it has these European historians. Usually what happens in the European narrative of history, they usually ignore legendary black men like Marcus Garvey. They don't talk about Marcus Garvey. Booker T. Washington, they don't talk about Booker T. Washington. Martin Delany, they don't talk about Martin Delany. Malcolm X, they don't talk about Malcolm X. They prefer Martin Luther King. So when it comes to Kristoff, they didn't just ignore him. They actually made a concerted effort to put out lies and propaganda going all the way back to the regime of Napoleon. To be honest, it's nothing new, because even in the present day, the European media, the mainstream media, continues to slander Haiti still to this day. So it's been a 200-year propaganda campaign against the country. But during the regime of Kristoff, they were just going hard trying to destroy that man's legacy, because as I told y'all boys, Kristoff was at the height. Haiti was at the height of its power, prosperity, and strength when he was on the throne. So as you already know, the European media, the European writers, the European journalists were doing everything they could to destroy that man and discredit that man in the eyes of the entire world. And for those of y'all who watch my videos on Kristoff, then you already know that he had an interaction with the Emperor of Russia. Like, the Emperor of Russia and Kristoff were sending letters back and forth. And the Emperor of Russia actually told Kristoff, like, man, I was reading the French newspapers, I was reading the European newspapers, and they told me that you were just, an illiterate, dumb savage, and I can't believe, like, you're really an intelligent brother, like, you're really an intelligent man, like, I'm really surprised, like, the European media, they just been destroying you. So it goes all the way back to that time, bro. Still to this day, they destroyed that man's legacy, bro. Destroyed that man's legacy. You would think Kristoff was a goddamn demon. Meanwhile, that was the greatest leader that Haiti ever fucking had, ever, and will probably ever have. But anyways, let's get back into it. Now, as we know, in 1820, Kristoff passed away and the country was reunited once again. The North and the South came together as one country, and we went back to the blue and the red. We abandoned the red and the black. We abandoned Dessalines' flag, Kristoff's flag, and we inherited the flag of the Southern Republic, the failed state. The failed state of the Southern Republic, that's the flag that we decided to inherit. And it should come as no surprise to anybody that currently Haiti is a failed state, because you inherited the flag of a failed state, you inherited the constitution of a failed state, you inherited the government of a failed state, so therefore you will be a failed state. And I stand by what I said earlier. When Kristoff was in power, he should have never allowed y'all to exist. He should have rounded up the troops, rode down on Port-au-Prince, marched on Port-au-Prince, and conquered that entire southern territory, the entire southern province. Because the only reason the Southern Republic was allowed to come to power, because if y'all didn't know, they ended up controlling the entire island, including the Dominican Republic, for over 20 years after Kristoff passed away. They expanded their territory from the southern portion of Haiti. They incorporated Kristoff's territory in the north, and then they marched into the east coast, into the east side of the island, and the Dominican side, and they annexed that as well. So they ended up controlling the entire island for over 2 decades. And like I said before, the Southern generals, the mixed race sons of the white Frenchmen and the black women, they didn't know how to govern the country. We got to keep it honest. They didn't know how to govern the country. When it came to the functions of government, when it came to being a head of state, that wasn't their strong suit. That wasn't their strong suit at all. Everything they did was a cheap imitation of their white fathers. Everything they did, even from the form of government, the Republican form of government, that was some European bullshit. Notice when the black men up north came to power, we didn't do none of that Republican government bullshit, Democratic Republic. Nigga, we establishing a goddamn kingdom. We establishing an empire like our forefathers did centuries ago. Fuck out of here with this Republican bullshit. Now, let's continue. In 1849, General Suluk came to power. Now, General Suluk's origins remain disputed, but some people say that he was one of Dessalines' many children that he had on the island. As I told y'all, Dessalines had many girlfriends, many mistresses. The women were going crazy over Dessalines, man. The women were going crazy over Dessalines, so Dessalines had a woman in every damn town, every damn city, every damn province, every damn department. And they said General Suluk was one of Dessalines' children by one of his many girlfriends. It's a topic that's debated by many Haitian historians, but in my opinion, it might be accurate. But anyways, let's continue. In 1849, General Suluk abolished the Republican form of government and reestablished the Empire of Haiti, the Second Empire, in 1849, which some historians say was a way of paying homage to his father, Dessalines. Now, like I said, it's debated, it's disputed. We don't really know for sure if Dessalines was his father, but many historians make that claim. Another reason why historians make that claim is because General Suluk, during his time in power, actually gave Dessalines' wife a pension paid by the state, and many of Dessalines' children were given high-ranking positions in his government. Now, as we can see, take a look up on the screen, we see General Suluk's wife, you know, the beautiful Empress Adelina Suluk, and his daughter, Genevieve Suluk, beautiful as ever, beautiful as ever. And as we can see, General Suluk sitting at the round table with the homies, you know what I'm saying? Sitting at the round table with the fellas, you know what I mean? Talking big business. Now, let's continue. After General Suluk was removed from power in 1859, the red and the blue and the flag we have today, it was brought to power. This right here, the flag that we have with the, as you can see, with the cannons and the tree and everything like that, and the red and the blue, which is a direct descendant of the red and the blue flag of the Southern Republic, the failed state, the territory that Kristoff should have invaded and incorporated and destroyed. But unfortunately, you know, Kristoff didn't see the future. So he let y'all live, he let y'all breathe, but in my opinion, he should have erased y'all from existence. And maybe we would have still been under the red and the black, still to this day. Now, the president that brought this flag to power was General Fabre Geffrard. And Fabre Geffrard was the son of General Nicolas Geffrard, a revolutionary general who was very influential and powerful in the southern portion of Haiti. And in fact, during Dessalines' regime, Dessalines appointed Nicolas Geffrard as the commander of the South. So Fabre Geffrard, the president of Haiti in the 1850s, 1860s, was the son of Nicolas Geffrard. And Nicolas Geffrard was one of the generals who was involved in the conspiracy to assassinate Dessalines. But unfortunately for him, Nicolas Geffrard actually passed away before Dessalines was assassinated. And when Geffrard passed away, Dessalines actually threw a party in celebration, because towards the end of Nicolas Geffrard's life, Dessalines and himself, they were beefing. They didn't see eye to eye. So when he passed away, Dessalines celebrated, like, yeah, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. But unfortunately, Dessalines will be assassinated a short time later. And when it comes to the son of Nicolas Geffrard, President Fabre Geffrard, his presidency, in my opinion, I have no respect for his legacy or his presidency for many reasons. Number one, it was under his administration that he signed an agreement with the Catholic Church that gave the Catholic Church a massive amount of control over not only the amount of land that were granted, but also over the educational institutions that were created and are still upheld still to this day. The reason why so many Haitians do not know their history is because they follow a Eurocentric narrative given to them by the Catholic schools. The same Catholic schools that were established by the Catholic Church that made an agreement with the Haitian government during the administration of Fabre Geffrard. Fabre Geffrard was a devout Catholic and intensely anti-black. He hated anything black. He hated everything African. He criminalized voodoo. He killed you. He executed Haitian citizens because they practiced African spirituality. And yes, it should come as no surprise to anybody that he was the grandson of a white man. Yes, indeed. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, what you expect from these sons of white men? These grandsons of white men? What do you expect? These fucking fake ass dark skinned white boys. I have no respect for the legacy of Fabre Geffrard. He destroyed the country mentally on a level that you would not understand. He's the reason why so many Haitians today have so much self-hate about their identity and who they are and their culture. Fuck Fabre Geffrard and fuck his father too. That's why Dessalines celebrated when your father got killed. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Dessalines had a big celebration when General Nicolas Geffrard passed away. Yeah, and decades later, it would be his son, Fabre Geffrard, that would give us the flag that we have today. The red and the blue Haitian flag, it represents failure, it represents poverty, it represents just everything negative. We never had any good times under the red and the blue flag. All of our great times came under the black and the red flag. All of our legendary moments came under the black and the red flag. All of our most tragic moments came under the red and the blue flag. I don't like that flag at all. I hate that flag with everything. I never waved that flag. I never waved that flag. I don't have that flag hanging up in my house. I don't rock with that flag at all. Anyways, let's continue. The red and the blue flag was the national flag up until 1915, when the American government and the U.S. Marines invaded the country and occupied the country for 20 years. And then this was our flag, the red and the blue. The red and the blue American flag. Oh, say can you see? You know what I mean? Yeah, we was under the red and the blue. We was under subjugation. You know what I mean? Subjugation, occupation, and humiliation and dilapidation. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's continue. Now, later on in the 1960s, when the Duvalier family came to power, they actually restored the red and the black and actually combined it with the red and the blue flag, with the coat of arms from the red and the blue and Dessalines and Kristoff's colors of the red and the black. And this was the flag from, I believe, the 1960s up until 1986, when the Duvalier family was removed from power. Now, when you go to my bedroom, in my bedroom, I have 3 flags hanging up. On one wall, I have Dessalines red and the black. And on another wall, I have Kristoff with the phrase written in Latin, what is it called? Ex centibus nascitur, I rise from the ashes. I have that flag hanging up on the wall. And I have this red and black flag right here because I just think it's a beautiful flag. I think the red and the black with the coat of arms is a beautiful flag. But if you ask me, my favorite flag is Kristoff's flag. That flag, nigga, that's the flag of kings. That's the flags of bosses. That's the flag of real black men. But anyways, like I said, after the Duvalier family was removed from power, we went back to the red and the blue with the, the Southern Republic, the Alexander Pétion, Jean-Pierre Boyer, Fabre Geffrard. We went back to that flag for whatever reason. I don't know why. The flag of the failed state, the flag of the Catholic Church, the flag of the mixed race sons of the white men. It is what it is, man. I don't know why we went back to that flag, but it is what it is. The country resembles the flag. The flag of a country has major significance. If you want to wave the flag of a failed state that never accomplished anything significant, the flag of the collaborators, the flag of the sellouts, the flag of the dick suckers of the Catholic Church, if you want to wave that flag, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna wave it. I'm gonna wave the flag of my forefathers that was on the field of battle, cutting off the heads of the Frenchmen. I'm gonna wave the flag of my ancestors that built the citadel on that mountain 3,000 feet up in the sky, waiting for the French to arrive so they could blow them away with cannons. I'm gonna wave that flag. I'm not gonna wave the flag of the motherfuckers that sold the country out and paid a debt to their white fathers. I'm not gonna wave the flag of the motherfuckers who signed an agreement with the Catholic Church, giving them full educational control over the minds of their children. I'm not gonna wave that flag. Fuck that flag and everybody who established it. I'm gonna wave the flag of the real kings. I'm gonna wave the flag of my forefathers that stood on business, that stood on honor, integrity, and principle. So yeah, man. Anyways, happy Haitian Flag Day, May 18th. It is what it is, man. Support the channel, donate to the channel, Cash App up on the screen. It's your boy Neferkari Dessalines back in the building, yes indeed. Like, share, subscribe, Cash App in the description, and I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in the ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Pay for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young Money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This shit is an art and they can never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.